matter what the wind blows into our lives, just remember that God hath not given us the spirit of fear, and hold on to that. Hold on to that. What has He given us? He's given us a sound mind. So let's use our minds to think and to assess and to discern. And don't panic, because things might get a little rough here or there. Don't panic. Keep this in your mind. And something Paul said, he said, think on things that are lovely. Think on things that are of a good report. Think on things that are true and honest. We have to have our minds on these kinds of things. And we have to have minds. We all have minds, but are we using those minds? Are we using them to think and to discern? Let me ask you another question. What's in an herb? What's the big deal about herbs? Well, long before medications of other sorts came on the scene, where people make big money from them, and where we've gotten so brainwashed that they're the only way, and that's where health is from. No, health is from God. God is the great healer, and God gave us herbs, and we need to learn about these herbs and experiment and practice and see what works for us and our families, because it may be the only thing we have sometime in our life, and that time may not be that far away. We don't know. So what's in an herb? Perhaps healing, perhaps life. There's life in the herb. Will there be life in you if all those medications are taken away? Do you know how to use herbs? And if you have them growing in their garden, are you using them? Not just medicine, but there's many plants that just bring us pleasant sensations, and like mints. I believe this one is spearmint, and it's refreshing and cooling. It gives us a sense of enjoyment. God gave us these things to enjoy and for our health. And good things, like Paul said, think on those things that are lovely and that are good. And that's one of the many good things that God has given us. Sometimes it's our pets God has given us to have enjoyment and someone to love and to take care of, and they are such a joy. Our little pets are really a joy. Even if they're not perfect and they have problems, we love them, and we want to take care of them. Not only herbs, God gives us fruit. There's many different types of fruit. And He gives us trees. There's medicine in the leaves of many trees. Not only are olives good for you, but the leaves make a very healthy tea. There's things all around us. So if times get tight, think about these things. Maybe you aren't growing any herbs. Maybe you can't grow any herbs. Well, there's many herbs that just grow wild, like this mullein here. It's growing in my garden, but I didn't actually plant it. The seeds blew over sometime during the wind from another plant. So many herbs grow wild, and if you just look, you can find them. I mean, just look over here. Here's another one. Most of you know about purslane. It's got omega-3s. It's got mucilage. It's good for your tummy. It's really tasty too. Great in a salad. And I stir fry, and I pick some things that are raw to put on top of my cooked stir fry, and this is one of the raw things I put. I also put like parsley and
maybe some raw basil, all of that. This, the parsley, the basil. I try to put some raw stuff in it too, because when you cook your food, it kills the enzymes, and the enzymes in the vegetables help you to digest those vegetables in your food that you've eaten. And the more vegetables we can eat, the better. It's really, they're really good for you. Not only are they good for you to eat, but the aesthetic value, they're just beautiful. I mean, they're just really pretty. God's so good. He even gives us some food in little packages so we can keep it for the winter time, for this fall and the winter. God has also given us a great country to live in, and I just hope we don't lose it. But we can't keep our heads so in the ground that we don't see what's going on around us.
Do you think God is lying? Do you think his word is null and void? I don't think so. Well, if you don't think so, then what do you think about that verse that says, the love, not money itself, but the love of money is the root of all evil? Now, there's people out there lying to us, and what's behind it? Money. How is that? They're being told what to say to us, and they're getting big time money for it. And there's a lot of other things too. Maybe some of these people that are out there causing a lot of problems, there's money behind it. They're being given money behind it. And when things happen and it's blamed on the wrong set of people, maybe circumstances look like it's someone, but it's not really them. Beware. That's how we're to keep our minds open. Follow what's causing the problem. Is this true? Don't believe everything you hear, nor everything you see, because things can be made to look like something that it's not. And that's about all that I can say. I can't tell you what to think or how to think. Other people want to tell you that. Just keep an open mind. And I will leave you with that and bid you adieu. And keep your chin up. Catch you next time.